got a glimpse of them and what they can do last week. I'd like to formally introduce my personal enforcer. Like my loyal avenging angels, they've united together to impose their will on WWE, and their will is my will.
This is downright scary.
There's no ego here. This isn't about championship opportunity. These men know I can make champion or break them. And that's something that the World Heavyweight Champion is going to learn the hard way.
I wouldn't bet against it. That's a heck of a posse. Awesome. It's a lynch ball. No chance. That's what's taking this too long.
Alright. Let's see what goes on. Oh my goodness, they're going against Rey Mysterio. Oh my goodness. I got to simulate off. Oh, what goes on? What's gonna happen? So I'm not gonna be wrestling this week. Okay. That's good. At least they allow me off for a week. But I'm still gonna be there like a dummy. I know for sure.
We are 1 month away from the biggest sports entertainment event of the year, WrestleMania.
What's going on? What is going on? I'm still there. Rey Mysterio would have faced Umaga and Batista. So they're also taking it the hard way on Rey Mysterio. So I'm not the only one.
They are absolutely livid at the champion's interference.
Yes.
This was just going to be
okay, I knew it.
But it was a lot more competitive than that. And as furious as they are, it can only imagine McMahon's are even angrier. And that's a scary thought right there. I hate to even think about what the McMahons have in store for him now. Well, realistically, how much worse can things get for him?
I knew I was going to interfere. I knew something was going to happen right there. So I saved Rey Mysterio. That's what it seems like. And I didn't wrestle this week, but I bothered coming again. Okay, medical test. I have been informed by SmackDown medical experts that the injuries you sustain need more time to heal. Because of that, I will not be clearing you to compete at all this week. You need to bare minimum another week to recover.
Since you're not medically cleared to compete this week, I'm going to find a scapegoat to represent you in a match against our enforcers. Pay attention, because everything that happens to him is what you've got to look forward to between now and WrestleMania.
Okay.
Stephanie McMahon's got me going up against your #1 contender with another one of their enforcers at ringside. I know you're not cleared to compete, but I could use a little help, especially since you're the one they really want anyway.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, this is about Rey Mysterio. Our tests indicate that Mysterio is sufficiently injured not to have been cleared to compete in the short term. We are exceedingly sorry to report this to the entire SmackDown brand, but we felt that it was important to broadcast this information at the earliest possible opportunity. Enforcer switch objective with Titan signing line for a week due to the injuries caused at their hands. The McMahon's enforcers may have had nothing to do. Enter Mr. McMahon with an idea. It seems the enforcers will pick a different target this week in order to keep their weapons sharpened and their influence visible. That makes perfect sense to me, says SmackDown GM Stephanie McMahon. I'm sure Tycoon will be at home watching as our enforcers seek and destroy another victim. They're going to finish taking out that worthless Broadway champ pretty soon anyway, says Raw GM Shane McMahon. They might as well take out some other trash while they're at it. Okay. Alright. Alright, goodness gracious. Alright, I'm just gonna fast forward into this week's SmackDown and see what text message I got.
WrestleMania.
Don't worry.
Why don't you just take an extended vacation, like your ex-general manager? Because one way or the other, you're going to be taking time off soon anyway, and you might as well enjoy it instead of spending it in a hospital bed.
That's a threat.
I've got to admit, I expected our enforcers to have taken you out of the picture by now. I guess it really is hard to find good help these days. Sooner or later, I'm going to have to take care of you myself.
Boy, you know I'll beat the crap out of you. Huh. Goodness gracious. Oh. Alright guys, that was it for this video. I didn't wrestle, but I've got some pretty good juicy information, and I at least know what goes on. So, alright, that was a short edition. It was a short episode of the SVR 24/7 mode.